Hello everyone, my name is Nicolas Avila, and today I'm going to talk about my practicum number 4. I am studying bilingual education at Bosques University, and I'm more than happy to be here with you. So I noticed first of all at the beginning of this practicum that it won't be easy, uh, but I love this kind of challenge. We have to be overcomers in this life, and that is why I love it. So one of the most important and interesting ideas is in here. We have that this foundation, in this case, which means fase. Also, we have another full name that is just the a contraction name, if we could say that. In this case, we have Fundación de Apoyo Social Económico, and we combined efforts with our university, that is Bosques University, and I'm more than happy to be here in this last part of my career, my study. Okay, so first of all, we have a pretty good population. We have from 10 to 15 students, and they were teenagers and adults, so the age was really interesting. I had students from 15 years to 40 years, which try to identify many ways to try to express our ideas. And with that, we consider also their expectations, why what they study for, and that is how we try to start this kind of teaching classes. So after that, we have meaning of communications. We have also to know that this kind of situation, this outbreak, is a little bit difficult to be in a synchronic class when you have the opportunity to have an interactive, or to be more interactive in a learning environment. But with WhatsApp, Google Classroom, and Google email, we had the opportunity to express and to share our knowledge. So, for example, I usually used I usually use Google Classroom. In that place, is very easy to uh, like update every class, and also you have to upload every part of it. So with that is information about Google Classroom, we can identify and you can verify that information as you desire. And also we try to connect with WhatsApp, and I try to provide them the link of our meeting. In this, of course, we meet each other in a meet um link, so which was very interesting. And also we have the email. In the email, we provide us too many information, but not much. And let's continue. Okay, as I mentioned before, I would like to share you. Uh, I would like to share with you guys this kind of like claims about it. So we have first of all synchronous and synchronous sessions, and it says that one of the main factors which influence the effective learning process is the interaction that exists between teacher and students. And for me, I consider that synchronous sessions are the best way to teach. Of course, you can upload every part of your class, you can identify each part of it, but you only get the result of that person, of that student. But if we could analyze in synchronization, we could comprehend all the process that our student has to do in order to get all that knowledge. We can identify the process that they has to do, sorry, that they have to do. And with that information, and also consider the population. Of course, in my perspective, the student lead the learning. I'm just the guider. I don't want just I don't want you. I don't make you to do something because I feel like I'm not a authoritarian in my class. So also I want to share with you guys this quotation that is in population learning studies between subject response difference are an important source of variance that must be characterized to identify correctly the feature of the learning process common to the population. In this case, as I mentioned before, my population was very diverse. And having in mind that we have to get some patterns. For example, if some of them like to play a game, some of them they like to do something, we can identify the likes and dislikes in order to start enhancing their process and start fostering something. Okay, and here we have some evidence. Okay, that was the first presentation that I make them to do, or I suggested to do, because of course the distance that we are right now, the virtuality just provides us just like pictures at least, and also just to do this enhance, we can create an interactive idea in our classes. For example, at the beginning, you can notice this, and we can analyze that we have like the first level of learning English. For that reason, I try to condense almost uh, all the topics, or all the, yeah, let's see, all the topics that we could learn through one level, to the first level. But it wasn't easy, because having in mind that uh, we we had to, like, for one session learn a topic, so it means that the students have to take part of this process of learning. That is why asynchronous sessions are not very well built in this kind of situation, because the students only learn uh, the part that we put into that Google Classroom. Okay, and then we have underline the past verbs, and I try to analyze not just to do something, just to create a video, but also identify this kind of situation, and Google Classroom provided me a good way to express that feedback. So it means that if something is not working, something that is not right, I can I I'm going to be able to express the proper response or the proper idea, and we could analyze. If you notice in here, uh, my comments, and then also we practice videos about the topic that we learned that day, and also some gains about it. like I don't know, maybe a memory game, which is here. And also the idea is just not to say this and this, is try to express also the numbers, because we can recall them, and it could be very very easy in order to start expressing our ideas in basic ideas, but they could be a good ones. Okay, next one we have in here. Okay, also we have to identify our biopsychosocial and cultural, that it means that we have to identify uh, how we can improve our environment, yeah, and also our ideas, our feelings, our uh, our suggestions about it. So in here uh, we are in here um, because we try to help someone else, and not just to providing some things, try to make them think in another way, try to and make them think in another possibilities, not just to create a basic environment where the student could be comfortable. But no, that is not the idea. The idea is to try to enhance them, foster new thinking, okay, and also share our knowledge with our students are the best way to help or to improve our environment, our social environment. But also not just to try to make them think in another way. Also, just we have to complement them with our social skills, which means that we have uh, to teach them also how to behave in some kind of situations, and also we could identify with those in our those behaviors in our classes, and and that's it. We have to improve this kind of situation. As I mentioned before, we just build new ideas, and with those ideas could be really useful in this uh, new travel, new trip. Something that I disagree is with the critical thinking, because sometimes we had in a difficult situation that was this the biggest strike in this moment in Colombia, and I consider that that it wasn't take care too much in these kind of situations. We try to, of course, to be flexible, but the idea of being critical doesn't come with it, right? So that is the only thing. But the rest, I consider that biopsychosocial um, is it has a big impact to our university, and also with our the place that we did our practicum. Okay, so I just want to think about it. This is just for Nelson Mandela says. Sorry, Nelson Mandela said that education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, and I love it. I consider that this is one of the most clearest idea about education, and that is why I try to share with you this quotation, and it was uh, said by Nelson Mandela. Okay, and here we have the references. I hope you can enjoy it. My my presentation. Sorry for if I did something wrong, but I want you to make sure that, of course, the practicum is very important about our teaching life, and also we can identify our weaknesses and strengths, and that is why I agree with that kind of situation. I see. So, uh, thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching me. So have a nice day and see you soon in another opportunity and take care. Bye bye.